Well, hello everybody and welcome back to Leanne's Kitchen Garden and Plot. I just thought I'd do a quick kitchen garden tour and plot tour, so hope you're all well, and I'll just show you around. What we've got here is in the pots up against my fence are the first and second potatoes, which you can see now are starting to die back and will be ready for harvest now really, but still got new potatoes in the fridge, so when we need them I'll be taking those out. These are the Arran Victory. I've got 3 pots here. They're starting to come into flower now, which is brilliant. Carrot bed's looking okay. Some carrots didn't germinate, but there's a good few in there to be getting on with. Little calendula plant down there. I harvested my garlic, which I'll show you because it was dying back. Poor show on the garlic. Really the first year I've really tried to grow it, but I've got some these are Red Baron red onions in there and some lettuce dotted about, some radish coming on there. These are my shallots. They're starting to do really well now, splitting and bulbing up nicely. Nice few sunflowers at the back. These are my Calabrese Parthenon, cauliflower, greyhound cabbages, and my kohlrabi, purple Vienna kohlrabi. They're starting to bulb up nice now. They're all looking really healthy, and I'm really pleased with this brassica patch at the moment. My Hurst green shaft peas are coming up nice at the back there, up their little trellis. Here is my garlic. Oh dear, what can I say? Well, I'm going to plant some autumn garlic, but I have got an issue on the plot that I'll talk to you about a bit later that I'm worried about for the future. But they're just curing there, and there's a few meals there. There's the scarlet kale there, looking really nice coming on. Perpetual spinach there. I rescued these little Parthenon Calabrese because they were just getting eaten by slugs and snails and birds, and that one there has been pecked to high heaven. My sweet corn's looking good there. My squash is going to go there. My hanging baskets are really coming on nice now. I'm really pleased with those. So the lobelia's flowering. The petunias I actually grew myself. I grew some lobelia, but only quarter of it worked. Some of it's in that hanging basket there, and the begonias we bought in as well, but the geraniums are planted from seed. This is the vegetable patch next to the polytunnel. My Scarlet Empire beans and Enorma beans are in, and I've put on recycle the CDs that I used last year for my beans. Keep the birds off, they do a great job. Some brassicas at the back there. Put a row of carrots in just there. My spring onions, some beetroot, a couple more kohlrabi at the back. These onions are doing really well on this plot. They're Elsa Craig and Bedfordshire Champs, and I've got another successional sowing of radish there. I can't remember the name. Going into the polytunnel. Oh, it's much cooler today and comfortable. I am pleased. I've been sunburnt and had a bad headache and nosebleed and being sick yesterday and the day before, so I'm feeling much better today. Anyway, sorry about that, my battery's running low. These are the peppers, they're coming on great. I've now got fruit. They're all taking over this shelf because they're all branching out. I sowed these on the 21st of January in little tiny jiffy pellets, and nursed them and then put them on the windowsill. Put them out about 6 weeks ago, and they are just doing amazing. I water them every day and I feed them 2 to 3 times a week with just a bog standard feed, liquid feed. Here is my grafted aubergine, and a beautiful flower coming on there now, you can see it. Got lots of fruits coming on. I am picking out these bits here but it's getting really tall, that's why it's on the floor. So really pleased with that. If I back up here, I've got my cucumbers here. The reason I've left them, I potted them on last week. I just wanted to get a better root system. So when I see the roots popping out the bottom there, that's when my cucumbers will be put onto this trellis here, and I'll grow them up and around. The black Hamburg grapes coming on there. It's starting to get new flowers. Yeah, pumpkins, these are my courgettes. I've got some spare brassicas that can go in. All my pumpkins down here, they're looking really well. And some more red cabbage and some more greyhound cabbage under there. These shells will be going out eventually. I just wanted to get the root systems a bit better on the cucumbers and pumpkins and courgettes before I put them out. On here I did some more sowing yesterday. I've got some dwarf beans, a few different varieties, yellow variety, red, purple variety, and a, let's have a look what they call, this is a new one for me, Dalmazino, like a purple and white bean. These are my cobra beans to go up my trellis next door, and I've got some turnips and Swiss chard and a tray of herbs here. More lettuce, cut and come again. Snapdragons at the back that have got to go in my little patch around the plot. More cabbages, lettuces need to go out. More purple sprouting broccoli, just bits and pieces. Still got to put those red Brunswick onions out, and just some odds and ends to fill spaces. The only tomato in this polytunnel is the Green Tiger Artisan tomato, because I've never really had any luck growing the last 5 years tomatoes in this polytunnel. I don't know why. It just, the tomatoes always seem really thin skinned and quite chalky and pappy inside, so if you can understand that, and not very much flavour. So if I swing you round, I've potted them on some outside in the kitchen garden here, 3 different varieties. My grapevine's coming on nice. I've got to make a trellis along the fence there for that. My beautiful pink rose, plum tree and cherry tree are coming on well. No fruit from them obviously because they were such small trees. Some more onions to go out, some spare beans, strawberries, spare tomatoes over the back there, and my Laurent shallots that I've still not put out. Here is my apples. They're coming on to a golf ball size now. I think these ones have all set, and it looks really healthy. I'm really chuffed to bits with. Strawberries, I've got some beautiful strawberries coming on now. Chuffed to bits with these. This is a variety called Pegasus, and there's a later variety in there called Symphony. My Alpine strawberries are, you can see they're giving off some nice little strawberries now. Raspberries are coming on as well. Lovely little raspberries, and another lovely hanging basket. And my herb garden, I did plant basil, coriander and parsley, but the slugs have decimated it. Here I've got some curly parsley, dill, and my rosemary plant's doing well. And a little sage plant popping up there as well. My rhubarb has regenerated itself because it went to seed. But yeah, all in all, it's all looking well. I'm really pleased with it. So what I'm going to do is put up another video for my plot tour. So hope you've enjoyed this video, and hope all my 8 subscribers are doing well and enjoying this nice weather. I'm glad it's a bit cooler today, 'cause yesterday, whew, and the day before. So yeah, I'm going to do a plot video. If you like this video, click the thumbs up and do think about subscribing. I'm going to go into more detail in the future as to why I'm doing this, and why I try and cram in as much into these small spaces as possible, and things that work and things that don't. So yeah, I will put up my plot video just after this one. So take care guys, bye.